Okay, so hello and welcome to yet another Gaming Masters video. We're going to be covering Battlefield 1 today for you guys. It's been a while. We haven't managed to have any exclusive gameplay for you guys. NDA for the Battlefield 1 Alpha has just ended, and I wanted to
we have taken objective
showcase some exclusive gameplay for you guys, and here it is. So I'm recording this with Shadowplay, it's a bit of a live commentary, and as you can see, we're having a bit of fun on the St. Weapon Scar. We're going to be playing on Conquest, which is a game mode that most Battlefield fans will be well aware of. For people that might not necessarily be aware of what Conquest is, it's basically domination, but a larger map area and vehicles. So if you play Call of Duty, it's basically a huge version of domination with
There's a good name for it.
bit of
we have taken objective Charlie.
vehicular combat as well. It's basically capturing flags as objectives and going around playing a team, not as any of your kind of like, I don't know, team deathmatch or something like that. You're actually going to be working in a team trying to control the objectives. I've been lucky enough to play this a few times now. Played it at EA Play, and obviously I'm playing this during the Alpha right now over on the PC platform. And I have to say that I've really been enjoying the Alpha so far from what I played. Now I do want to see
objective
possibly
Charlie.
a bit more gameplay. We haven't really managed to see much gameplay just as
we
of
have lost
yet.
objective Duff.
We haven't had any more game modes shown off apart from domination if you went to EA Play LA, and we haven't really seen or been able to try out any of the other maps at the time of recording this video. So that's a few things that I would like to see. It would be interesting to see how many maps there are at launch. It always varies with the Battlefield games. Sometimes we have 13, sometimes we have 6. It always kind of like varies depending what they're doing. And it's a very similar setup with the Season Pass kind of stuff as well. We don't know free content, dedicated content at this moment in time. So we'll just have to wait and see if the more content can be
we have taken objective Duff.
But from so far the server is really stable. I've not been disconnected at all. Apart from inactivity, but that was on my fault. Nothing to do with the servers or lag or anything like that. The variety in terms of class setup and the way that vehicles work and things like that has been very well done. Mainly because if you have a look at some of the other Battlefield games, you have all weapons available to all classes, and that can get fairly repetitive, and in some cases it's become fairly overpowered. Predominantly because everybody's been able to do whatever they want to do, and that can become
we have taken objective
quite annoying because it doesn't really have much variety to gameplay because every team uses the same weapons. And with the Battlefield 1 content at this moment in time, currently all weapons are plus. So, with your assault players, you'll have the assault style weapons, I believe they're assault rifles. Then with your kind of like engineer-like class who go around and destroy vehicles and things like that. They'll have the kind of SM weapons. It's a similar class setup to previous Battlefield games, but it's one class of weapon per each class. And then I believe the weapons are available on both sides at the moment. So
we
it's
have
not
taken
like
objective
hardline.
Charlie.
where you get one kind of weapon on one team and one kind of weapon on the other team. I think I've not paid much attention to that, however, so we'll have to have another look. At the moment, we're a bit limited as to the customization, so we can't see what iron sights or what extra options we have in terms of customization, at least in the start of the alpha. However, I can imagine that we will have a lot of customization coming soon to the public eye regarding the Battlefield 1 content, regarding customization and things like that. Demolition seems to be very similar to the Battlefield Bad Company, which is definitely something I enjoy. The Battlefield Bad Company was really well done, and I didn't have any issues with that title. It was enjoyable, there was demolition, which is something a lot of games miss, in my opinion, because a lot of the games kind of like go for you can smash a window, and I find that fairly... I don't find that...
We have lost objective Duff.
Good fun as such, because it doesn't really change much in the gameplay, whereas with this, you can have the behemoth which comes in if you're the losing team towards the end of the round, and it can fall on the map and demolish all of the buildings. Or you can have a look at, for example, you can shoot the tank and you can
We have
threaten
taken apples.
something like that. So the variety in the kind of like demolition and customization and the map layouts can vary quite a bit. The behemoths are well done because it can change the tide of the gameplay, but it isn't guaranteed. You've got to be able to use the behemoth really well. So for example, on this map we have an airship.
We have taken objective Edward.
And that can really powerful. It can change everything in the game, so you could become the winning team. But then you have a look at, for example, some of the other maps that we've had is where a train, for example, can come in. That can still take a huge effect, but
we are losing
currently
objective
winning
butter.
team, the time of the behemoth being sent out, the only way to avoid being absolutely, well,
we are
avoid
losing
all
objective
chances
Edward.
of losing the game in the end result is by demolishing the behemoth. So you can actually shoot down the behemoth when it comes in, and then when you're... I'm going to try and find an objective here that we've got. We've got most of them. There's one that we haven't got just yet. By the looks of it, are we losing or gaining it? By the looks
We have
of it,
lost
it's
objective
being
Duff.
contested. But yeah, the behemoths can change up the gameplay quite a bit, but they don't guarantee that you're going to win, they don't guarantee that you're going to lose. So
we are
that
losing
is something
objective
that you
Duff.
always have to pay attention with, because there is just so much variety in the gameplay, which is
We have
something
taken
that
objective
I've
Freddy.
really been looking for. I found some of the other titles that we had released, Hardline, for example, very repetitive. It was always doing the same thing, there wasn't enough variety in the game modes, etc. And adding a few new mechanics to the game is really good. As you might have just noticed on that kill screen, you can request to be revived. Instead of you being up for revive, somebody coming and reviving you like 2 seconds later kind of thing, and then you die.
Halfway there, we have the upper hand.
Nearby, you can actually request to be
We
revived.
have taken objective
So
Duff.
if you're clear, you can press the button to say, hey, I want to be revived. It alerts all the nearby medics. Otherwise, just be taken to the spawn screen, ready for your next deployment into the game. That's your normal kind of setup that we've had in Battlefield titles in the past. It would be interesting to see how they do the campaign. It'll
We have
be
lost
interesting
objective
to
butter.
see if they have any other different bits of game modes around. This does currently include a brand new Battlefield experience. If you haven't seen anything regarding the brand new Battlefield experience, check out
The
our
enemy is
video that
being
we
reinforced
released
with a
earlier on
behemoth.
today. which showcases everything related to new experience. A full walkthrough of what it looks like, what you can do in it, and things like that. We're still not sure about Battle Log. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that. I'd be surprised if they do take that out of action, but it is always a possibility. Now, I think that World War I setting is something that surprised quite a few people, because not many people were thinking that there could be so much variety in the Battlefield game for World War I. A lot of people look at Battlefield as being a game which has quite a vehicle-based game. So you're going to be having your tanks, your jets, etc. Unlike your Call of Duty and CSGO, you do have that variety in gameplay, and that is something that some people do miss out. And I think that people were slightly worried as to what might happen with the Battlefield game focusing on World War I, whether it's going to have a lot of multiplayer maps, because a lot of people thought that there wasn't really that many locations that they could do it, even though it's World War. People thought
we are losing objective
main
Duff.
battles, not really the kind of like a World War kind of like set, really. So yeah, it will be interesting to see what they do with the maps, definitely. And as you can see here now, the behemoths come in for the enemy team because we're currently in the lead. So they're coming in, and with the behemoth you can have turret guns, you can have bombs, and you can like shoot down at the ground from up there, and have a bit of narrow view. It is controllable by a pilot who can decide where it goes. It moves fairly slowly, so but it's not on rails like the 80s and Star Wars Battlefront, which is always a good thing. And you'll also notice that with the HUD, it's been changed to a circle minimap. You've got your usual 5-man squad, so 64 players, and all players automatically have a gas mask available for you guys to access. Now, you can't do anything like in Hardline where you have like a gas mask enabled gadget like enabled for everybody, which is definitely a good thing.
We are losing objective Edward.
Otherwise you could possibly be wasting a gadget slot in the game. That's something that
we have taken objective
you don't particularly want to end up doing. So it's nice to see the gas mask easy to put on and off. You can also see that you have a primary and a side-on as usual, and then also
we have lost objective
and
Edward.
a form of grenade. Now, I'm going to give you a brief look through the HUD in a minute with all of the different bits of weapons and things like that for you guys. Oh, here's a
we have lost objective Charlie. We are losing objective Butter.
Fallen down from the sky. I'm not sure if the pilot... Look at that destruction though. I'm not sure if that pilot failed or died. So yeah, it's really stable as well, which is a really, really good thing. Because people in some cases worry because of the previous launches haven't always been particularly stable.
We have lost objective
in recent
Butter.
years. Whereas with this, they're testing it from early stages publicly. With this alpha that we're currently
we have taken objective Charlie.
The game changers are doing a tremendously good job quite a while now providing feedback with the game
have lost objective
to DICE and EA, voicing their opinions about it,
we have taken
letting
objective
people know what they think should be changed, things like that, which is also a very good thing. Because it means that the game is badly made for the players, and that is something that not many studios do really think about. Now, if you also think about esports is going to the kind of like esports content, they're going to be running for Battlefield 1 at launch. Now, when we do hear more information about this, I will let you know as soon as possible. Another. So I'm just going to be finishing off the video in a moment for you guys, and I'm going to showcase a few things here. As you can see, these are weapons that I have currently bought, gadgets and things like that. So these are bought weapons, and then to customize, you can go on here and buy them. You buy them with war bonds, which are provided with weapons. The extra bits of customization you don't currently have, but I'm really looking forward to see what that is. The spawner menu, as you can see here, is a live map showcasing what the map actually looks like when you're in game, with when there's the dynamic weather coming in and things like that. You can see the fog, you can see the rain coming in from the direction it's coming in from. You don't have runways, and it's just really good. So once the game is ended, you see this screen, how many captures, flag captures you've got, etc. Bring who won, who lost, a few extra bits of details, and you're provided with this bit of information here. Now, in this current build, I believe, here we go. So it will give you the highlights, who is the top squad contributor, high scorer, kills per death, trigger, happy, and things like that. A few little extra perks that you can get. You used to have these in the competitions with Battle Log. Now it's kind of like implemented into the game itself. Squad, as you can see here, provides all of the stats for you, with people that were in your game, how many kills and deaths you got, etc., how many flags and things like that specifically for your squad. Then you have the personal information tab, showing how much time they think it will take for you to get to the next level, all of your ribbons, medals, XP, etc. How many kills you got, your kill-death ratio, how many flags or objectives you got, and then you also have the normal scoreboard. If you do have any questions regarding Battlefield 1, do leave them down below in the description. The comments. I'm happy to respond to them as soon as you have any. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, follow, and of course, as always, subscribe, and we shall see you in the next video.